It is the start of a new week, and it is the perfect time to focus in and listen to what we might need to hear so that this is the best week ever. I want to start by lighting our intention candle here, and we'll talk a little bit more about the goal of this reading. This is our Palo Santo matchstick. And I want you to look right here at the flame while I talk about what the purpose of this reading is. As we start a new week, it can be very stressful, right? Thinking about all the things we have to do, all of the appointments we have, chores, things like that, meetings, work, school, tests. But the beginning of the week is also an amazing time to step back, take a breath, and think about what we want to prioritize. Like, what do we want to focus on? How do we want to make this a good week? You're going to put everything that you want to be a good week into your head right while you're staring at this flame right here. And then we're going to set this candle back there so that it's in the back of our reading the whole time. And I have some really pretty fun, bright, chunky crystals today. I've got a big piece of rose quartz, and rose quartz is just gorgeous, but it's also so good for self-care and love and happiness and all those good things. I also should mention I have my windows open again, because it's a lovely, lovely day. I thought hearing the breeze and the birds is always a nice touch. We also have a piece of fluorite, which has a little bit of a shift to it. It's really pretty. This piece of mango calcite, which it looks like a little piece of candy. It's really, really pretty. And then we have this gorgeous, big blue chunky gemmy guy. All the different points and all the different shiny bits. This is one of my favorite pieces. I think crystal tapping and scratching is some of the best sounds. It's really gorgeous. So we add a little bit of that in, but I also just like to throw them around just for the vibes of the space. And we're gonna take my current favorite deck. You guys are becoming well familiar with these cards if you've watched any of my other videos. And we're just gonna do what do you need to know for this week? How do we set it up? How do we have a great week? What are the things we need to hear? Okay. Right off the bat, we've been seeing this card a fair bit. This is the Forest card. This is about getting back what you put in. It's really about your becoming the best version of yourself so that you can put that out into the world. And it's a message of creating the space within you that you want to see elsewhere. And I think this is a very timely message for everything that's going on right now in the world as a whole. And sometimes it can feel like we have to solve the world's problems, but the only way you can do something like that is if you are looking at yourself first and taking those actions within. maybe at the beginning of the week, this is a great thing to start with. To start with that self-reflection. And to start with thinking about, like, ooh, what do I need to do for myself so that I can be a better person to everyone else. Next, this is such a gorgeous card. I love this. This is the altar. And it says there's something bigger and better in store for you. This is like such a gorgeous message, right? Because sometimes we get stuck and we think like, this is it, like this is what I'm doing, I need to do this, I need to do that. But really, like, there are other things out there waiting for you. And look, I love it, there's little ferns. 4 little ferns. So if you're a person who's been feeling like, oh my goodness, another week in my same routine, I think that something good is coming your way. Like, if you've been thinking about pursuing something else, making a change, then it might be time. It might be time. Let's see. Ooh, this card came flying out at me. I love this card, the mugwort, because to me, I read it as like this cozy space, this cup of tea. You're filling your cup, you're taking care of yourself, and that is what it's about, right? Nurture yourself, fill your cup first. It's very much in line with the as within, so without. I have to take care of myself so that I can be there for other people. And maybe literally this week, you need to sit down with your blanket and a cup of tea and just chill. And maybe it's watching this video to relax. Because remember that these readings are just for fun and mostly for relaxation. And you can take what you like and leave what you don't, because it's not that serious. Nothing is that serious right now while you're watching this. Let's get one more. I like this. We've had this card before too. And this is the old cabin, right? It's this cabin that is like totally broken down. It is time to let go of those broken down things in your life. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a place, maybe it's a thing, but there is something that this week it might be time to throw it away, to toss it to the curb, to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Move past it. I I stop when you tell me to, then it could be the thing that you need to hear. The hummingbird. I love when we get like intuition cards on the lucky last. This one's all about believing in yourself, right? Like, you have the power within you. And I think when we pull these cards on the lucky last, it's such a strong message, right? Because you literally just did that. You were sitting there and you're like, okay, fine, like, I need to hear something, like, tell me what it is. And then this card comes and it's like, yeah, see, you just did that. You need to believe in yourself. And this is your sign that you can do those things that you're thinking about. This is one of my personal favorite cards, and I hope that that is the message that you needed to hear